Hello everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to our subscribers, whether you're a new subscriber or a long-term subscriber. Welcome to anyone who's drifting by and not yet a subscriber. So today we're going to carry on with our series of what did I get for £25 from, in this case it was Oliver Bonas. But anywhere that does, any shop or store that does greeting cards and wrapping paper will be absolutely fine for this project. And we're going to use this lovely animal print paper here. This is ordinary wrapping paper, or a wrapping paper weight, and we're going to make a gift bag for a greeting card. So if you've got spring and summer craft fairs coming up and you're going to be selling your greeting cards, you might want to make a little gift bag to pop them inside. It just makes it look a little bit more professional, and it makes your stall look brighter and more attractive, so hopefully people will come to your stall. So I've already done a template. And this is 5.5 by 7.5. This bit is 5.5 by 7.5. So is that. And these little bits are 1/2 inch wide. And I will put all of these measurements in the description box at the end of the video below this. Just click on the more. Underneath this video, there's a little word that says more. Just tap on that and it'll drop down and you'll see all the measurements. So what I've done is I've drawn one very like this, very similar to this. Well, it's exactly the same as this. And I've cut it out and put it onto my paper and cut it out. So now we have, if I do a bit of a swap over, we have this. Let me pop that somewhere where I'm not going to drop it or send everything else flying. And so we now have, let me just pop that out just a wee bit more. That'll do, then you can see it better. We now have a piece that looks like that on the correct side, on the right side. So we're going to just flip it over just for a moment, and you can probably see the pattern better, or the shape better, on that side. This is the wrong side. And these bits, as you've probably guessed, are the tabs. And what we're going to do, we're going to keep it with the right side facing our table, with the pattern side facing the table. And first of all, we're going to just fold in these 1/2 inch tabs. You can score it if you want to, but because I've got my pencil lines there, do you know what? I'm not going to bother. And first of all, I'm going to use, because this is only wrapping paper, we don't need to use a strong glue. So I'm just going to use a little bit of Pritt stick, a bit of glue stick. So any strong glue stick you've got will be fine for this. And we're just going to fold that tab up there and give it a good push like that. So you don't need to add these bits to that bit. But what we do need to do, this is a fairly quick and easy video. What we do need to do, we need to put some glue, run some more glue stick. You can use tacky glue if you want to. You certainly don't need a construction weight glue, not for this, because it's only wrapping paper. It's not very thick. When I say only wrapping paper, I don't mean there's anything wrong with it. I mean it's not very thick, it's just thin. So we'll just give it a good coating of glue all the way around like that. So pop that to one side, because we won't need it anymore. At least I don't think we will. Then what we do, take this bit, bringing her... Now, what I shouldn't have done, I shouldn't have put glue on that bit, because that's the opening. So that was a bit silly, wasn't it? Never mind. So anyway, we'll take that bit off. That was this week's deliberate mistake. Don't put glue on the top bit. But we'll just give that a wipe. Oh dear, what a twit. Never mind. Just give it a wipe, it'll come off. And so we will bring this up like that, and we will just tape down or press down our side pieces. We will not press down the top part. So sorry about that, guys. So I'll try and be on my toes for the next one. So there we are. We already have a bag. So we've done it 5.5 by 7.5, just to give it a little bit of wiggle room to get your card inside. So what I've done, I've taken a piece of coordinating card from my stash. This is just ordinary orange card. And for this, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. This measures 5.5 by 3, and I've scored it at 1 and folded it back. And again, I will put all of these measurements in the description box below. And on this part, I'm just going to round the corners. It just makes it look a bit better. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I like to. And I think I need to empty my punch. I sometimes keep forgetting these punches, these bits, they do fall in somewhere and they do need emptying every now and then. So, oh, that was fun, wasn't it? So I've got some double-sided tape on the back and I'm just going to very carefully peel that off. And it doesn't really matter which you use for the front and the back because they're exactly the same. But I'm going to turn that over and I'm going to put that so that my score line is just above the top of my bag, like that. So we're going to, hopefully that hasn't stuck down. No, I think we've got away with that. It's still a little bit sticky, but that doesn't matter, it'll dry. So we've got that, and what I've used, the only other thing I've used from my stash, I'm going to pop that down. I have used this gorgeous card. I've cut the back off. I've used this gorgeous card because when I first saw this, I thought it looked like a rosette. I think it's meant to be a lion and this is meant to be the mane. But what I've done, I've actually cut that out. I've kept that intact, but I've cut that out. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some glue just on, not all of it, but just under half of it. If you use glue, you've got time to get it in the right place, or where you want it. And I'm going to use that for my closure. So I think I've put it roughly just above the eyes. So I'm going to put that there, and we have a bag with a closure. If you want to stick it down, you can put some double-sided tape. Or if you wanted to keep it, but not a permanent closure, you could put some strips of washi tape so that they're very easy just to peel back. But we're not going to worry too much about that today. What I'm going to do, I'm going to open my bag if it hasn't stuck together. Oh, it hasn't. We're okay. So just put your hand in and give it a push. Now I have got a 5x7 card, which, as they say in the best of television traditions, I made earlier. Here's one I made earlier. So as long as you keep these cards fairly flat, she says, it should go in. So just tuck it in like that. The glue might not have dried yet, so you might need to give the glue a bit more time to dry than I have. So just slide it in, and when your glue has dried properly, which mine hasn't yet because we've only just made the bag, that will go down. Bring your, oops, yeah, the glue hasn't dried yet, so it is going to wiggle about a bit. So if you want to keep that bit straight first time, just bung a bit of tape on it. So there we go, guys. There we go. That will go over there. You could put some decorative washi tape there just to seal it. And there we have our gift bag for our greeting card. But once this glue has dried, that won't peel up like it's doing there. So what you could do, if you're worried about it, I'm not particularly, but just add a bit more glue. And what I would suggest is let the thing dry before you start putting cards in it and playing with it like I do, because I'm so impatient. I can't wait to play with my new creations. But what I would say is wait till the glue's dry properly until you start messing about with it and putting cards in it and playing with it. So I was just going to have a very quick, here we go. Yeah, I thought I might have. So that was a bit of luck. I have got some washi tape just here, so just to show you what I meant, because of course washi tape is low tack, what you could do, you could just put, once you've put your card in, oh that's too much, never mind. Actually we can tear that in half, that's no problem. Just put a little washi tape there, and where's the other bit? Oh, never mind, we'll take another bit. Oh, there it is, I found it. It's the trouble when you've got a pattern worktop. So you could put just a little bit of decorative washi tape there just to hold it down. And then all you've got to do is take that and gently lift it, and you have your bag and closure that's easy to open. So I'm going to stop playing with it now and give the glue a chance to dry. So there is our gift bag made from a piece of wrapping paper from Oliver Bonas, a section of one of the greeting cards, which I also brought from Oliver Bonas, and a very simple bag structure to put your greeting cards in, whether it's to give as a gift or to sell at a craft fair. And when I come back next time, we're going to use yet another one of the papers. I may or may not use one of the greeting cards with it, I'm not quite sure yet. But we're going to be making a mini suitcase. So a suitcase to put your little trinkets in. So come back next time and find out how I do that. So in the meantime, I wish you a wonderful weekend. Have a happy day, and I'll see you soon. And in the meantime, thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, have fun, and as always, happy crafting. Bye-bye for now.